Back from a I call it a vacation. You're listening to Wednesday's Over the Hump version of Butch On Sports. Simply Butch is here. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully everyone has had a great week. As right now we're getting ready to go over the hump for the long weekend and then some here. Let's give you some sports news you can't get enough of. And, well, let's start off with the Detroit Tigers. Nothing negative. Miguel Cabrera had 3 RBIs to help the Detroit Tigers beat the Cleveland Indians 8-2. It was Detroit's first 4-game sweep of Cleveland since 2013. Cabrera also passed Dave Winfrey for 17th on baseball's all-time RBI list with 1,835. Michael Paleta, he allowed 2 runs and 5 hits over 5 innings of work. He had 4 other teammates come on in there to settle him up with some scoreless relief innings there, and there you have it. Since we have had Riley Green on the Detroit Tigers rosters from coming back from injury, he has played 17 games. Detroit is 10-17. Nope, that's wrong. Too much vacation. 10-7. Oh boy, get the first mistake out the way here, and everything else will go smoothly. Detroit gets ready to go to Chicago to play the Chicago White Sox on the road. They're going to be on the road for a good while, and then some. So hopefully they can be successful, win some games, and do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if Spencer Torkelson gets sent down to Toledo. He's struggling mightily there, and don't be surprised. He won't be sent down to Toledo. I'm just giving you the warning. Take it for what it's worth. Steve Eisman, we got a lot to get along with from not being on for a week here. Steve Eisman chose Derek Lalonde to lead the Detroit Red Wings for their next step in the rebuild there, or whatever they want to call it. The path for promoting a newcomer to the NHL head coaching ranks is one of Eisman has chosen twice. You know the other one he chose. Lalonde has replaced Jeff Blashill, who was let go on April the 30th. Again, the Detroit Red Wings Executive Vice President and General Manager Steve Eisman announced that the team has named Derek Lalonde the 28th head coach in the franchise history. And also news there, Mike Greer was officially hired by the San Jose Sharks general manager job. Tuesday, ending the organization for nearly 3 months in search of trying to find that top guy as a hockey executive. The hire is historic for the Sharks and for professional hockey in large. Greer, 47 years old, he becomes the NHL's first African-American general manager. The Sharks search for their general manager. That began in April after Doug Wilson, following 19 years as the team general manager, stepped down from the position on April the 7th for health reasons. Greer has a lot of company. He has a cousin who's with, a cousin or a brother with the Miami Dolphins as a general manager. Also, his father is an executive for the Miami Dolphins as well. And then Greer has some ties with the Detroit Red Wings and also relatives who lives in the general Detroit area. Congratulations to Mike Greer, the new general manager of the San Jose Sharks. By the way, the draft starts tomorrow, boys and girls. The Red Wings pick is number 8. Do not be surprised of some surprises and some woolies when that comes down to getting down to business for these young players that really and truly, other than basketball, football, hockey's a little bit different. You don't get to hear a lot of these kids who are playing or could be great roles for hockey because I don't know. Guess you know the answer, boys and girls. The Detroit Pistons announced that the team has re-signed Marvin Bagley III. Per team policies, contract was not disclosed. Bagley is 6'11", excuse me. He is 235 pounds. He posted 14.6 points for the Pistons, with 6.8 rebounds, 1.1 assists, and a steal to boot in 27.2 minutes through 18 games. 8 of them are starts with the Pistons in 21-22. Pistons also made some other moves as well. Their second move in the NBA free agent mandatory there is they're reclaiming some former lottery picks. The Pistons agreed for a free agent deal with forward Kevin Knowles II. League sources confirmed to the Free Press on that particular deal. The contract for 2 years might be worth $6 million, and is also a guaranteed contract as well. Detroit Pistons also announced that the team had signed Buddy Boham to a two-way contract. Team's policy not disclosed what they're going to give the guy. Boham is 6'6", 195, 19.2 points, 3.4 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 1.5 steals in 38 minutes over a span of 32 games in the senior year's campaign at Syracuse. Bohan led the ACC in scoring average during the 2021-22 season. He ranked second in the conference in three-pointers. That's a big deal for at least the Pistons there. He also joins his brother on the roster there. I'll get to that roster in a moment there for the Detroit Pistons, which, by the way, is getting ready to go to Summer League in Las Vegas there from the 7th, which is tomorrow, to the 17th at Thomas and Mack Center, and also Cox Pavilion on the campus of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas there. I did mention two Boehines there. Buddy Boeheim is one. Jimmy Boeheim is another. Jimmy is a forward. Buddy is a guard. Jimmy is 6'8". Buddy is 6'6". Also, on this thing, besides rookies, and there are a lot of them for the Pistons there, with their first and second years, and also free agent status there. Indeed, you had a lot of first and second year people coming back to play. Cade Cunningham is going to summer camp, along with Kalen Hayes. Also, who else is doing the deuce here? Let me look down here. Isaiah Livers is another one. Isaiah Stewart, okay, he's been with the team 2 years, but he's going to summer camp as well, okay. Good mix, okay, including Sadiq Bey is another one going to summer camp for Detroit Pistons there, who's trying to work out the willies there. Along with our two rookies there, Jaden Ivey, and also, where is his name at here? I do not see it. Yes, it is Christmas in July, boys and girls. I don't see his name on the roster there right quick here. So I will find that and give you a hoot and a holler there of that particular player who's not on the roster, and I don't see it here. I do not understand. I do not understand that at all, okay? Well, I'll keep on looking there, and we'll find it there. It's got to be a mistake here made. The Utah Jazz is reporting trading three-time defensive player of the year Rudy Gobert to the Minnesota Timberwolves, according to ESPN Adrian Wojnarowski. The Timberwolves will be sending Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverly, Walker Kessler, Jared Vanderbilt, Leandro Monroe, and a package of first-round draft picks to the Jazz that is just second to none. I don't know why they did it, but again, well, we know why they did it. Mr. Mitchell and him just don't get along on that team. And it's come to a head. University of Michigan, Donald R. Shepard, Director of Athletics Award, Manuel, they both announced that former National Coach of the Year, Tracy Smith, has been named the head baseball coach for the University of Michigan. Wade said, Emmanuel said he's excited to welcome Tracy Smith, his wife Jamie, and their family to U of M to lead our baseball program. And if you don't know about Tracy Smith, he's the one with Spencer Torkelson, had him under his wings in Arizona there. Great snatch indeed there. On Thursday, June the 30th, the Big Ten Conference unanimously voted and accepted the University of California of Los Angeles, or better still, UCLA, and the University of Southern California as full members in all supporting sport events as effective in August of 2024. They were pleased to make this decision when they got the news. They all met in the doggone over the phone. Hurry up and voted it that particular night, and they made it official. UCLA and USC are officially going to be starting the Big Ten Conference and competing next year in August. Oh boy, that means a Pac-12 or less. It's going to be doing a whole heck of a lot of rearrangement. I do not think this is the only team that the Big Ten is going to be searching and seeking out. If it's my pick, indeed, they're going to go after the University of Washington, and they're going to also go after the University of Oregon. But we'll wait and see. Some say the University of California, Berkeley, but that don't seem so. That don't seem so at all. What about you, boys and girls? Do you think it's so? I don't think it's so. For that, a lot of stuff is going on and getting warmed up again. The Detroit Tigers swept a series against the Cleveland Indians, for Christ's sakes there. A good task indeed. Again, they'll be on the road for a good long time there, and I just can't mince the ways. We'll be back on Sunday, boys and girls, for another edition of Butch On Sports, and also we'll be back on Monday for another edition live, just off your radio here, of the Game Sports Show with Scott Nason, Dave McCaig, and myself from 6 to 8 o'clock on Newstalk 1400 Sault Ste. Marie. You can check out Butch On Sports on Facebook, always on Facebook. You can also check Butch On Sports on his homepage at Podomatic.com, okay? Type in SIMPLYBUTCHTOO.Podomatic.com, and yes, get your fill of Butch On Sports. Also, you can go to the GameSportsShow.podbean.com and catch it there, as well as many other suitable shows on that format of the Game Sports Show there. And there are many for you to like there. And wet your whistle. Hey, I'm out of here. I'm going to try to have a very good, very prosperous weekend here with as muggy as I don't know what here in the southeast of Michigan there, but that's okay. The air conditioning's working. Very good. Hey, have a very good weekend there. Again, Butch On Sports is a presentation of Oh My Darling Productions. Hey, have a great weekend. Check you out on Sunday night on Butch On Sports.